Hi, beautiful scorpion roses. I'm Rosie, a psychic medium. On this channel, roses are red, violets are blue, but I'm actually reading the frequencies I see, not just riding the waves like some people do. If that's something you can connect with and appreciate, keep watching. That's the vibe, like ecstasy. Ecstasy. It feels like ecstasy. And then you just got the Wheel of Fortune here coming up. Oh, the Wheel of Fortune. You see nature like in all its forms. You see all the seasons. That's another sign that you're connecting with this person, or can really start to see the seasons change. Sound like something special for a lot of people. Like, of course you see the seasons change if you live in an area where seasons change, but some people don't notice. Some people are so in their own world, stressing or whatever. Maybe this is someone who does use substances that you don't even notice that it's winter, that you don't realize that the leaves have started to fall, things like that. Or for some people, they say like, where did the time go? But for others, it's like, I saw the first leaf. I saw the first orange leaf, the first brown leaf. I see when leaves start to turn in the trees before they even fall. So for some people, pay attention and you'll see where the time is going. You have justice here. Things are balancing out because you stood by the rules. Things are balancing out. It might have seemed unfair for a while, but you're getting all the attention you need, and you need it, and you're going to know how to handle the attention when it comes. Because Moses, he was nervous about being on stage, being in the front. I'm just getting a vibe that you're somebody who's going to be on stage, Scorpio. Being surrounded by people you trust. Like, basically, I feel like these are your supporters. And not like you're being surrounded by I'm just gonna go ahead and say rapists, murderers, criminals. What else are they? Kidnappers. Yeah, terrorists. You have 9 of Cups here. This is you celebrating. Like the seasons is a time and a place for you to celebrate, because there is a mention of don't lean on the flock just yet because they're still young. You have to raise them up until they're mature and about to pass out, like, and die of old age. That's when you lean on them. You have Queen of Grain. So maybe you're in a place where you have a lot of support. Maybe you live in Florida where there's a lot of elderly. You have a lot of people you can talk to, learn from, and they definitely want your time. They want you to spend some time with them. Old people definitely love that sort of thing. No matter what, whether they say they like it or not, they love attention. So maybe that's something that's happening. Whether it's old people or kids, you finally have somebody you can exchange energy with. But I feel like you're gonna treat these old people like their kids. Is old derogatory? Elderlies? You're going to treat these elderlies like they're kids, and they love it. It's not derogatory to treat them like they're children. It's like they feel young again, basically. It says, the voice of the heart. I silence the fear in me and discover the voice of my heart. The fruit of these words guides me. I trust the song of my soul. My intuition leads me on the path of light. These words are so important. They're so valuable right now. You can't play around with this. This is real. You have to choose the light and stick with it. No back and forth. Anything? You inspire yourself. You may find yourself inspired to look up at the clouds overhead. There it is, an angel. And all look is real. I saw an angel for the first time. What I would consider the first time. I mean, there's so many different versions of an angel, but a cloud angel I saw for the first time very recently, just after getting all of these angel decks and like really focusing and saying, this is it. I'm not going to see a random deck online that has nothing to do with it. I'm not going to call out other decks, because if you like it, you like it. But I feel like I was getting so turned on by decks and moved all around and shaken up by these decks that weren't really resonating with my message. And so once I decided to stick with angels, that's when I feel like I started to see the angels really. This used to happen to me when I was younger, but I'm going to stay on track. It's just it's something so powerful about looking in the sky and seeing a gigantic angel wing. It's a cloud. I mean, it depends on how you see it. It's a cloud, but to visualize, I don't know if you've ever laid on your back and looked up at the clouds and you see angels, or a big dog being walked by a even bigger dog. Basically what I'm getting at is you really start to see positive things around you. And angels are very positive. Like, I will never in my life buy a demon deck. And there was a time when I was looking into demon decks and I'm just like, oh yeah, so on the upside is an angel, on the reverse side is a demon. And I'm just thinking like, hold up, do I really want to tap into a demon's thoughts and feelings? I would never reach for that deck. I don't even want it in my house. The Lovers is coming up. So you definitely love what you do. And it's showing more and more. With these rules here, you following the rules. It's showing more and more. It takes time, but like you're really expressing yourself in your work, in your art. I'm seeing somebody sitting by a computer like making music, editing music or something like that. Some type of editing software, but it definitely looks like turntables. Okay, so you have 3 of Cups here. Oh, it is 3 of Cups. 3 of Cups looks a lot like... So this is the 3 of Cups here. I definitely feel like it's someone coming in to support you and support your rules. They respect your boundaries. They respect your rules. And they respect you for having rules. Maybe it took time for you to come up with these rules, something that you can actually believe in and stick by. But it was always a work in progress. And I feel like it definitely led you to a very prosperous type of group, very respectable. They are always celebrating your wins, always happy for you, someone you can definitely share joy with. Yeah, so that's definitely something to look forward to. And then you have Queen of Grains here, being clarified by 2 of Cups. Is a relationship. That's what it looks like. So whoever this is that you're around is like, they love angels. If that's something you're into, I feel like you would be if this is resonating with you. But they love positive energy. They love the light. And it's definitely an exchange. Like, you can smile at them and they can see your light. And the smile is not, it's not like they're a mirror. It's not like you're jerking their face upward and they have no option but to look exactly like you. They genuinely resemble your spirit because you guys are in the same family spiritually. And then this is 3 of Swords. Someone's being dragged by their hair. I don't know what it's like. It seems like a heartbreak, like someone got their feelings hurt, or something is leading to someone having hurt feelings. So let's really figure out what this is. I'm going to focus on that a little bit. Or maybe this evil entity that was harassing you or stalking you is getting their feelings hurt because you're not giving it attention. Because you have the Wheel of Fortune here. It's somebody who wasn't obeying your rules. And the Lovers card here. Like, if I'm just looking at this here, it looks like there's some type of gossip. Like, while you were in the clouds, someone's saying you were in La La Land. It looks like something happened here. But I'm just going to move on because with this guy being dragged by his hair is whatever it is that did happen. But let's just move on. So we have 9 of Wands. Because if you guys aren't meant to be, you don't have to drag this person along. If they did something behind the scenes that wasn't right, then they clearly weren't right for you. It says protect what you have created. Be prepared. Never give up. Ask your angel and animal rights. So you could be someone who's an environmentalist, but it kind of seems like the energy is something a bit off about it. I'm not gonna lie. Like somebody was an activist, and maybe what they did that was wrong. This person, this lover, like maybe they ate meat or something. Somebody was a vegan. I don't know. It seems like something that's easily forgivable, but if you're sticking by your guns and you don't believe that that's something that you can forgive, then that kind of shifts the whole energy of this reading. It's not a personal reading, so I'm just going to stick with the general message here, to open your heart and love, even if it means getting hurt. So you have 9 of Wands, and then clarify this 3 of Cups and this 2 of Cups, and what's going on here with this 3 of Cups and this 2 of Cups. It looks like a pregnancy, like someone got pregnant. Then you have 8 of Air. Someone feels trapped by this pregnancy, the illusion of entrapment, but it's just an illusion. A lack of self-confidence that makes you feel helpless, being afraid to take action, take responsibility for your life. Maybe the man was not willing to stand up. I don't know. Because now you have this 2 of Cups in this partnership, or maybe he was like a shotgun wedding, but it seems like he wanted to marry you, or he's grateful that the marriage is happening. But there was definitely something schemy about this message or this marriage. Like someone was being forced into it. But ultimately, you can't really force a man to marry you. He's going to have to agree. He's going to have to consent. So you have brilliant ideas that may need refinement. Or maybe somebody's being blackmailed in some way. This looks like the sword and the stone. Overcoming obstacles with faith. Or maybe you two were a rearranged, I said rearranged marriage, but maybe it was some sort of an arranged marriage, or this is somebody that you have loved since you were a child. And this fell on the 4, trustworthy and honorable. That's what I feel like is being missed out here, that this person is very trustworthy. It did kind of turn into a love reading. I don't feel like it really is a love reading though, because this could be something, a passion that you have that's coming off like is a relationship. So I'm just going to go for a little bit more clarity, and then we're going to end it. 9 of Wands here is being clarified by the will, and that's what it started off as. The will here, the wheel of fortune is being clarified. Like, yeah, that is your focus. The seasons change, things change, it's getting dark. Maybe there's something you're noticing that is getting dark around you. The energy is darker than usual, or you have to go through a cold cycle. It might not even be a phase. It might be something that you're constantly dealing with, but you've learned a lot when it comes to that energy. With this 10 of Earth, that's why you're in your 10 of Earth, because you know how to deal with the different seasons. When it's cold, you know how to be warm, and some people just freeze to death. When it's warm, you know how to be cold, and some people melt. I don't know what the case is, catch fire. But that's the energy that I have for you. If that's something you resonate with, like, share, subscribe, comment. Let me know in the comment section exactly what you're resonating with. You could book a personal reading by joining my members only. Check out the playlist, Must Have Been the Wind. There's a lot of energy there that relates to this, and see you in the next one.